Welcome back to Quasarianth, the podcast that takes you on a journey through the multiverse. In this episode, we witness the team of astronauts confront a major challenge that threatens their safety and the success of their mission. As they push the limits of what is possible, we'll see how the human spirit rises to meet the challenges of the unknown, and how teamwork and leadership are essential to survival in the vast emptiness of space. Lieutenant Kim works frantically to adjust their trajectory and avoid being sucked into the singularity. She communicates with Specialist Patel, who uses her expertise to analyze the situation and determine the best course of action. Dr. Chen provides suggestions and ideas for how they can use this experience to gather data and learn more about the black hole. Despite their best efforts, the force continues to pull them closer and closer to the singularity. The team begins to panic as they realize the gravity is too strong for them to resist. Commander Lee takes charge and orders the team to work together to use the spacecraft's thrusters to counteract the force. They all focus on the task at hand, knowing that the success of their mission and their very lives depend on it. As they work, the team experiences the strange phenomenon of time dilation, causing them to lose track of time and feel disoriented. But they persevere, working together to overcome the force and avoid being pulled into the singularity. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, the team successfully counteracts the force and begins to move away from the singularity. They all let out a collective sigh of relief, realizing that they have just narrowly escaped a disaster. The team takes a moment to catch their breath and process what has just happened. They are all shaken by the experience, but they know that they must press on and continue their exploration of the black hole. As they move forward, they remain vigilant, knowing that there are countless dangers and challenges that still lie ahead. But they also know that they have each other, and they are determined to complete their mission and make groundbreaking discoveries that could change the course of human history. Lieutenant Kim and Specialist Patel work quickly to try to stabilize the spacecraft and prevent it from being pulled into the singularity. They know that they only have a short window of time to act before it's too late. Kim frantically adjusts the ship's thrusters, trying to counteract the intense gravitational forces that are pulling them closer and closer to the singularity. Patel works on recalibrating the ship's sensors to gather as much data as possible about the forces they are facing. As they work, the team begins to experience strange physical sensations and hallucinations caused by the intense gravitational forces. They feel their bodies elongating and their senses becoming distorted. It's clear that they are pushing the limits of what is humanly possible. Despite the challenges, Kim and Patel manage to stabilize the ship and steer it away from the singularity. The team breathes a collective sigh of relief, knowing that they narrowly avoided disaster. But the experience has taken a toll on everyone, both physically and emotionally. They realize that they are in uncharted territory and that even the smallest mistake could be fatal. They must remain vigilant and work together as a team to continue exploring the mysteries of the black hole. Commander Lee calls for a team meeting to discuss the incident and to regroup. They all share their experiences and observations, and Dr. Chen proposes a new approach for exploring the black hole that takes into account the new data they have collected. Despite the danger and uncertainty, the team remains committed to their mission. They know that they are on the verge of making groundbreaking discoveries that could change the course of human history. Commander Lee quickly assesses the situation and realizes that they must act fast to avoid being pulled into the singularity. She immediately calls for a meeting with the rest of the team to discuss their options. "All right, team," she says firmly. "We've got a problem on our hands. We're being pulled towards the singularity and we need to act fast if we want to avoid being crushed." Dr. Chen speaks up, her eyes bright with excitement. "But think of the data we could gather. If we could just get a little closer, we could learn so much more about the nature of black holes." Commander Lee looks at her sternly. "I understand your enthusiasm, Dr. Chen, but we have to put the safety of our team first. We can't afford to take unnecessary risks." Specialist Patel adds, "And let's not forget about the psychological toll of being so close to the singularity. It's not just about physical safety." Lieutenant Kim nods in agreement. "We need to use all our skills and knowledge to navigate through these gravitational forces and radiation. But we also need a plan to gather the data we need without putting ourselves in unnecessary danger." After a heated discussion, the team finally comes up with a plan. They will use the spacecraft's remote sensors to gather data from a safe distance, while Lieutenant Kim maneuvers the spacecraft carefully to avoid the intense gravitational pull of the singularity. Over the next several hours, the team works together to execute the plan, gathering crucial data while avoiding the dangers of the singularity. It's a tense and nerve-wracking experience, but they manage to pull it off. As they make their way back towards the edge of the black hole, the team is filled with a sense of accomplishment and relief. They realize that they were able to come together and solve a significant challenge, and that their teamwork and expertise made all the difference. Lieutenant Kim and Specialist Patel work tirelessly to keep the spacecraft on course, using their expertise and quick reflexes to make split-second decisions. Despite their best efforts, they continue to feel the pull of the singularity. The gravitational force is growing stronger with each passing moment. Commander Lee remains calm and focused, working with Dr. Chen to devise a plan to gather the necessary data without risking the safety of the team. They pore over the data and calculations, searching for a way to navigate the intense gravitational forces and avoid being pulled into the singularity. As they work, the team begins to realize the true magnitude of what they are attempting to do. They are exploring the furthest reaches of the universe, pushing the limits of what is possible, and facing challenges that no human has ever faced before. The risks are enormous, but the potential rewards are even greater. Despite the danger, the team remains determined to continue the mission. They know that the discoveries they make could change the course of human history and lead to a greater understanding of the universe and our place within it. As they near the singularity, the team's determination and bravery are put to the ultimate test. They must work together and rely on their skills and training to navigate through the intense gravitational forces and radiation. Through sheer determination and skill, the team manages to stabilize the spacecraft and avoid being pulled into the singularity. They breathe a collective sigh of relief, knowing that they have overcome one of the greatest challenges of their mission. As Specialist Patel stares out into the darkness of space, she can feel her heart pounding in her chest. She is gripped by a sudden, overwhelming sense of fear and doubt, wondering if they have bitten off more than they can chew with this mission. Kim, she whispers, turning to her colleague. Do you ever wonder if we're going to make it out of this alive? Kim looks at her with a reassuring smile. I won't lie to you, Patel. This mission is unlike anything we've ever faced before. But we're the best of the best, and we've trained for years for this. We can do this. Patel nods, feeling a sense of comfort in Kim's words. She takes a deep breath, steeling herself for the challenges ahead. As the team continues to work together to navigate the dangers of the black hole, Patel finds herself feeling increasingly confident and focused. She realizes that this mission is more than just a scientific endeavor. It is a test of their skills, their training, and their ability to work together as a team. And as they work to overcome each obstacle, she feels a sense of pride in what they have accomplished. By the time they emerge from the black hole, Patel feels a renewed sense of purpose and determination. She knows that they will face many more challenges in the days and weeks ahead, but she is ready to meet them head-on. Together, as a team, they will continue to explore the mysteries of the universe and push the boundaries of what is possible. Lieutenant Kim and Specialist Patel let out a sigh of relief as the spacecraft stabilizes and they manage to avoid being pulled into the singularity. Their hands tremble as they remove their helmets and wipe the sweat from their foreheads. The relief is palpable, and they both take a moment to catch their breath and steady their nerves. Commander Lee's voice crackles through the intercom, breaking the tense silence. Well done, team. That was a close one. Let's regroup and reassess the situation. The team gathers in the main control room, looking exhausted but relieved. Dr. Chen is already poring over the data, her eyes sparkling with excitement. This is incredible. We're seeing things that we never could have imagined. The possibilities for scientific discovery are limitless. Specialist Patel looks over at her, still feeling shaken from the close call. But at what cost? She asks. We're risking our lives to be here. Is it really worth it? Lieutenant Kim steps forward, placing a reassuring hand on Patel's shoulder. We knew the risks when we signed up for this mission, he says. We're here to push the boundaries of what's possible, to explore the unknown. That's what we signed up for. Commander Lee nods in agreement. We're all feeling the weight of this mission, she says. But we need to remember why we're here. We're on the cusp of something truly extraordinary, and we have a responsibility to see it through. The team nods in agreement, their resolve renewed. They know that the road ahead will be tough, but they are determined to face it together. As they get back to work, the hum of the spacecraft's engines and the glow of the controls filling the room, they realize that they are part of something bigger than themselves. They are on the brink of a discovery that will change the course of human history. And they are ready for whatever challenges lie ahead. As the team moves deeper into the black hole, they encounter even stranger phenomena and creatures that challenge their understanding of the universe. The colors and shapes of the space around them seem to shift and change, defying all logic and reason. The team is left feeling disoriented and confused, unsure of what is real and what is merely a hallucination. Despite these challenges, Commander Lee manages to keep the team focused and on task. She reminds them of their training and their mission, and encourages them to stay focused on gathering data and making new discoveries. Dr. Chen becomes increasingly excited as they encounter new and fascinating phenomena. She eagerly collects data and analyzes the information, hoping to make groundbreaking discoveries that will change the course of human understanding. Lieutenant Kim and Specialist Patel work together to navigate the spacecraft through the increasingly treacherous terrain. They face constant challenges and obstacles, from powerful gravitational forces to sudden bursts of radiation. They must make split-second decisions and adjustments to keep the spacecraft on course and avoid danger. As they continue their journey, the team begins to feel the psychological toll of their isolation and the unknown dangers that lie ahead. They struggle with feelings of fear and doubt, questioning whether they will ever be able to return home. However, they also find comfort and support in each other, relying on their teamwork and camaraderie to keep them going.